Hey people, what's up? This is Greg Smith, Throwback Thursday. How's everybody doing? Sunny here in Columbus, Ohio. How's everybody doing with this stay-at-home pandemic virus thing that's happening? We just got another order from our governor to extending stay-at-home to all citizens of Columbus and the property. This is Ohio, extended it to May 1st, which is not surprising. Um, Not surprising at all with what's going on, and we just don't know. It could extend further. We just don't know, people. On this Throwback Thursday, what I want to do is I want to share out um, some info that I've been previous with. Actually, this is a video from one of our trainings back in let me try to share. Back in when was it? A couple of weeks ago. We have a training every Thursday Wednesday night that that I post out or I give people information for. But more than that, about the training, he's talking about some things you may not have heard previous that CNN, MSNBC, or Fox are not talking about what's going on. It may shine some hope on the situation at hand. Okay, and that's what we need right now. Some hope at the situation at hand. Um, so a light through the tunnel. Even though Italy's having some light at the tunnel, too, there's still a lot of cases confirming we are now at what 6.6 unemployment claims in the nation. They say that's unprecedented too. A lot of things going on, people. And my whole purpose here as a marketer, as a business professional, is to give people info as I get it, share it to the public, share it to people who are willing to take whatever they can with it and run and share it. And I hope you would share it to other people. This is not just about me. Everybody, we're all in this together, folks. And whatever I can do to help, we got this high unemployment happening. We can't, really, a lot of y'all can't, you're either being laid off from jobs, you either are working from home, don't know how long that's going to sustain. And my whole purpose is to give you an opportunity actually to help control your own economy right now. Okay. And this is why I'm sharing this video clip with Brian Fanali, who shared some information a couple of weeks ago, which probably has changed a little, but that's here nor there. It's just that I want to share it so you get some insights of what is available. That you can do some alternative stuff. I've done 3 social my Sunset Sunday shows. I'm gonna do one this coming Sunday. I'll leave some info on that. Addressing this whole situation that is happening in our country, that we're all being affected. Doesn't matter. We're all being affected in this, and we all need to try to share some kind of hope, some kind of info to help people who are maybe not as fortunate, but give them some hope that they too. Because look, and just some hope, and like you'll find out. I'm in the industry of network marketing, and that has really affected that industry because those of you who are used to doing things traditionally, you can't do it no more. So we're gonna give you Brian's gonna connect you with some info that we in this community are willing to help you as a network marketing professional or online affiliate or whatever. Let's put it this way. A lot of y'all working from home. How would you like to earn some extra money working from home? Besides your job, okay? That job could go away. Okay, I'm talking about controlling your income, controlling your all that stuff. Let's take a look at this video and see. I want to share with you. Let's take a look and see what's going on. This, okay? Okay. This is Brian Fanali. This is a thing we have every Wednesday night. Let's take a look at what he has to say.
Kind of crazy out there. What is it that our guys and gals need? What could we do? What could we put together that could really help our members? And we've got something pretty darn special tonight. It's something we've actually never done before. And this is not like a huge product launch, crazy type of, like, we're actually coming to the marketplace. We really do. If you know us personally, every single day we ask, what does our tribe need? How can we get better? How can we solve? How can we serve? How can we give our people what they need right now to take their businesses to the next level? And more than ever right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that a question that should be coming up in your psychology, should be coming up in your day-to-day, because people are looking for help. They're looking for leadership. They're looking for solutions. They're looking for answers. They're looking for anyone and everyone who is can lead them in this time of uncertainty, in this time of chaos. Like, you get that, right? You get that. And tonight, you're going to walk away feeling inspired, feeling empowered. You're going to be able to join a community and be a part of something that is going to help you stay positive, help you stay optimistic, help you get the tools, software, support, live coaching, daily action steps, the software, everything you require to do what we do here inside of MLSP. Y'all get that the traditional, this house of My Lead System Pro, these amazing honey badgers, we are like 90% of our business, our members, our community is network marketers. You can't do what traditional network marketing is telling you to do back in the day, right? And they used to not like what we teach here in MLSP, because we teach the internet. We teach more than just talking to people. Hey, are you open? If not, no big deal. We go deeper than that, whether that's offline or online. We actually teach you how to build a brand and build a real stable business. And yes, your network marketing company should be a part of that. But now, the companies, their marketing strategies, they're in trouble too. And we need to help those network marketers. You can't do, if you obviously, if you're on this webinar, I'm going to guess you haven't been living under a rock over the last 3 to 4 weeks. And I don't think anybody on this webinar, maybe for whatever, a handful of people in some unique cities, you can't do the hotel parties right now. You can't, there are no coffee shops open, at least in Austin, Texas. In fact, midnight last night, every single thing shut down except for hospitals, gas stations, grocery stores, like the essentials. You can't do the home parties. You literally can't do the live events that network marketers, traditional network marketers at least, bank on to grow their business. They have to come home, right? They have to be at home. And you, if you're a member or if you're a guest here, you're going to want to take the trial here and be a part of this culture, this community, this training, this curriculum, because we teach the dire essential, now more than ever, a skill set that is required, a skill set to build your audience, get in front of the right people and serve them, solve their problems, connect, move them through a customer journey, and get them to actually say yes to your solution that can help solve their problem, their pain. So I'm getting fired up here because, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening now. It is literally happening now. There are no more other solutions, options. You have to come online. You guys throw an X in the chat if you get that, or if you're in one of the groups. I'm actually going to refresh this one. Does that make sense? So, my God, gratitude that you found this house called My Lead System Pro, a place that where not me or not even Norbert, none of it's this collective. The biggest leaders you see out there today started right here, most of them, right? And we teach. We were the first back in 2008 to kind of teach this attraction marketing plus the system to actually go out there and brand you and do it from the internet and do it online and leverage yourself to get people coming to you, asking about your products and services, how to actually create content, become the leader, become the sought after expert. And it has nothing to do with you making money, having made money before. None of that stuff, which you talk about all the time in MLSP. All you need to do is focus on them. If you've got a skill, if you can teach them something. You can build an audience. You can serve them. You can start doing what we teach here inside of My Lead System Pro. So now more than ever, ladies and gentlemen, is it so freaking important to master these skills that we teach inside of My Lead System Pro. And now more than ever do people like literally need what we have here inside of MLSP. So you're in the right place at the right time. And at the end of this webinar, this is not going to be a marathon. We should be out of here at the top of the hour, but I'm going to go quick. I got a lot to talk about. The game is on and it is open. It is open for entrepreneurs and leaders who are ready to step up and be like, hey, I'm here. I'm here to solve. I'm here to serve. I'm here to help the millions of people who are now out of work. You know, I saw an article, I think like the biggest CEOs of the airline companies are asking for a grant or a loan from the United States, from the government, for like $29 billion just to keep the lights on. And we're not talking about like tiny. I think that was like American Airlines, Alaska Airlines, United, Delta, that one that doesn't have first class, Southwest, like big time companies in serious pain. And you on this webinar saying, hey, in spite of all this, in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of the madness, I am ready to get out there and be a part of the solution. I'm ready to get out there and make an impact, make a difference, and get my solution out to people who now have, you know, God willing, hopefully some of these amazing team members in these companies have like like leave with pay. I mean, we're going to see more money printed in the next few weeks than we've seen probably in the last few presidents combined, just to keep this economy going. And they need help. Right? So I'm setting the tone here that tonight you can make some decisions. You can make a choice for yourself to be like, I'm planting a flag here. I'm quarantined. I'm at home with my family, and I'm going to work my ass off to get my vision, you know, to bring that to me now, to step into that now, to get my products, services, solutions, opportunities out to the people who need it most. And as you'll see tonight when we dive into some of the tips and strategies and conversations that we recommend you have, not from a place of like trying to take advantage of the people who are hurt, but actually coming to the marketplace with a problem solver, like with a solution. Like if I am in pain, and probably like you, because you're human, you want that problem solved. And you get that you have that golden goose. You have the eggs and you have her entire squad behind you to help network marketers, to help people outside of network marketing who have nowhere else to go. Right? So we're going to focus on gratitude. We're going to focus on hope, and we're going to focus on being light. We're going to focus on, you know, yeah, I mean, if you know me personally, I don't like this term positive thinking. It's never resonated with me, because to me, that's like hype and fluff, smoke and mirrors. That's like fake it till you make it, which is not, it has nothing to do with that. It's about vision. You focus on what you don't want. You plug into the fear, you plug into the negative news, you're going to get more of that. You're going to actually attract the virus. You're going to attract experiences, emotions, people. You're going to bring that into your life because you're in a constant state of fear, paralysis, uncertainty. You keep bringing, you know, over and over and over again, which causes anxiety, stress, which breaks down your cells and your nervous system, your immune system, which, by the way, you want very high at a time like this. Like, we're going to choose optimism. We're going to choose hope. We're going to choose gratitude. We're going to choose that we are going to make this thing better collectively, which is what we need now, to come together and make this better. To those people who choose that path, who choose like, okay, here are the facts, here's what's happening, and I'm going to go here while I'm at home. I'm going to choose this, and I'm going to get out of my own way. Okay, I'm going to take the proper precautions for me and my family. Like, I know what I need to do, right? You guys know what you need to do, or the things that, you know, that we're being told to do. It's quite simple. It's, you know, wash your hands, stay out of groups of 10 or more. Literally, stay at home right now. Like, don't go outside. Don't go out in a public place unless you absolutely have to get groceries or some other circumstance where you absolutely need to get around people. Just don't do it. Number 3, go out for a walk, get some sunlight. The virus can't grow in like vitamin D, and the sunlight actually helps get rid of that. Move your body around. Build up your immune system. Don't be at home drinking alcohol and eating crap food and smoking cigarettes. That's going to break down your body's immunity. That's going to break down and lower your vibration, which we need it to be at an all-time high if we're going to overcome this. Take the supplements, eat the greens, get your rest, right? Wash, stay clean, stay healthy, do the best you can. Get on a regular sleep cycle, right? We know these things. So I'm going to go over, are you guys with me? Throw an X in the chat. I know we got watchers all over Facebook as well. Cool. You guys, I may go off the beaten path here, and you may hear some expletives from me, so I apologize in advance, but I get pretty, especially right now, I know that I'm very heated, very passionate about what we're doing here. I'm going to spend the next 5 or 10 minutes talking about the good. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I found an article. I'm go figure, looking for things like, where is the silver lining? What's the lesson? What's happening? What can we look forward to? What are the expectations? Like, that's what I've programmed my mind, my reticular activating system to go find. And so God, my life isn't perfect, but things, they do kind of magically flow. They kind of happen. Like, it's, that, and shit happens to me too, but I'm telling you, like, look, because I've programmed my body, my vibration. We'll talk about this in a second. After about the next 5 or 10 minutes, we'll shift and talk about what you can do right now to grow your business, what you can do right now to get out there and create, to get out there and solve, to get out there and be the light, be the inspiration. So we'll go over some tips and some strategies that have absolutely helped me and my business partners I know do the thing. And then towards the end of this webinar, I'm going to give you guys, if you're a member in MLSP, there's nothing for sale. There's nothing for sale at all. If you are a guest tonight, you will see what we have. You will see what we have here for you, that we believe, like, we're trying to do our part. We're trying to get you around the right people, get you around the community, the groups, the software, get you around people who are going to move you forward in this crazy, uncertain time. And it's going to cost you all of 100 pennies. I'll tell you, it's going to be $1 for the next 30 days to get 30 days of coaching, because we want to help you. We want to make sure that you do not throw in the towel. We want to make sure that you keep digging, you dig deep, you look, you face the fears out there in the world, and you say, I'm going here. I'm done. There's nowhere else to go. We don't know how long this is going to take to recover. We don't know how long the economy is going to take. We don't know if these amazing leaders and employees all over the globe, like, literally, I mean, gosh, guys, entire sports are shut down. Think of the hundreds of thousands of people in just like the one city that lost their, probably like minimum wage job, most likely without pay, in like the one city. Basketball, baseball, football, all these things are being suspended until like further notice. Like, we need to help these people. You feel me? You guys feel me? I'm in. I hopefully I've hooked you. You guys are ready. Grab a pen and paper. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. And I took some notes from. There's no PowerPoint. No.
Okay, let's cancel that.
Presentation tonight, but I took some notes here from some of the statistics, and I'm just going to share with you a handful of cool things that maybe you didn't know. Sit back, relax, deep breath, guys. We're in the office hanging out, and I hope that all of our members are enjoying the live daily trainings that you guys are getting. We're just warming up. I hope you guys are enjoying the new training schedule, the access, the Q&A, the interaction. It's been really cool. Me, Norb, and Jim, we're really enjoying getting our hands even more on you guys and the building of the funnels and the real marketing and getting people to reach out to you and building the assets. That's good stuff. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Did you know that of about 80,000 people sick from the coronavirus in China, more than 70% have recovered and have been discharged from hospitals? Did you know that? And let me throw out there, I am not dismissing the severity of this virus, of what's going on right now. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. It is also a time to serve and make a ton of money and help a ton of people, make a crazy amount of impact. I am not some positive thinker, tree hugger, ignore the roots. Let's find the roots and rip them out and take care of like emotional mastery, being able to control your thoughts as the creator, knowing that if we focus on the fear, the lack, the pain, the suffering, the struggle, more of that will come. It's going to be very hard to create wealth. It's going to be very hard to help people in this time if that's where you're playing. So just open your mind and let this come in. These are the facts. This isn't Brian painting rosy fairy tales and sprinkling fairy dust and unicorn smoke up you. Like, this is what is. Okay? Did you know that scientists have figured out how the virus breaks into human cells, which of course will significantly help when it comes to developing treatments? Did you know that? We now know how the virus breaks into the human cells. Did you guys know that? Awesome. Good. Some of you guys knew this. Hi, Facebook friends and family. How are you? Did you know this? That due to the high levels of the self-quarantine that hopefully we're all practicing, did you know that one of the two coronavirus cities, clusters in Italy, it's Cadonia, and I'm Italian. I should know that. In fact, last summer, or was it 2 summers ago, I was out there in Venice, and my entire house flooded, oddly enough. My lowest floor in the house I had was in literally 6 feet of water. Anyway, side topic. City in Italy has now reported significantly fewer infections per day, which that's a big, with the virus, there's a lot of stuff going on in Italy. Thousands of people have sadly lost their lives. My heart goes out to anybody who is directly affected in that way, and not just the income from jobs, but from family and losing loved ones. But did you know that significantly fewer infections per day right now? Did you know that scientists in Canada have made massive breakthroughs in an effort to develop a vaccine? Did you know that? Did you know that specifically in Canada, my buddy Norbert, I see my friend Aaron Birch and Jason Lemoore. Actually, Lemoore, I don't think you're in Canada. You guys, like specifically in Canada, there are massive breakthroughs right now in developing a vaccine. Did you know that China is testing 5 different options, 2 vaccine options, claiming it could have a vaccine ready by next month? Did you know that? They're not talking about that on the news. Now you know. The more you know. That's cool, huh? Lemire, I didn't know you drove then to Austin, Texas to go to that workshop from Canada, man. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Did you know that the vaccination trials in the US, they're already underway? Did you know that? Were you aware of that? Cool. We're spreading love, baby. We're spreading the facts. This is the opposite of your CNN, your constant negative news garbage. Did you know that? Did you know that a team of infectious disease experts calculated calculated the fatality rate of Wuhan's the virus, the outbreak? It's about 1.4%, drastically lower than what the news outlets would initially tell us to be, so they could have that shock value, so they could have you keep plugging into them, so they could pay their investors, so they could collect advertising dollars, because it's the fear and the shock and the clicks that they get from that. They're not going to show this because then there's nothing to tune into. Life is good. Life is harmonious. Life is happy. We don't need the news, right? Huh. Did you know that? 1.5% fatality rate, less than 1.5. Did you know, my friends, distilleries across the US are making their own hand sanitizers and giving it away for free? The power, the spirit, the giving, the hope, people are freaking good. Did you know that in the US, people, like, there are companies right now, distilleries across the country making their own hand sanitizers and giving it away for free? Did you know that? I didn't hear it I don't have cable, nor do I plug into CNN or any news, especially now, because I know the power of you and our thoughts and vibrations and energies. Like, I just won't do it. But I'm going to guess they don't talk about that. Did you know that air pollution has plummeted in cities with high numbers of quarantined individuals, and that Venice's waters are actually running clear for like the first time like ever? Did you know that? And like literally it's been stated that in a few days they are going to enjoy the cleanest air ever in northern Italy they've ever had. Did you know that? I didn't know that. And they expect pollution to drop even further because of the quarantine. I didn't know. Did you know that the Johns Hopkins researchers claimed antibodies from recovered coronavirus patients that could help protect people at risk? Meaning people who've recovered, there is a researcher there, and it's probably not just this guy up at, or gal, it was up at Johns Hopkins University research. They now have some antibodies from the people who have recovered that could help protect people at risk. Did you know that? Did you know that South Korea recoveries are starting to outnumber new infections? This is your friend Brian Fanali giving you an update on the coronavirus. Did you know that they more recoveries than new infections? Newsflash, shocking, breaking news. There's your positive. That's what's up. I should be a reporter on these news stations. I'm going to start my own news channel. Norb, Jim, we're in. MLSPnews.com. Here we go. Did you know that China is getting its feet back on the ground and is now opening parks and athletics and is now loosening travel restrictions? Did you know that? That's cool. That's where it started, right? They're now starting to open what was shut down for weeks because things are getting better. Did you know that China closed its last coronavirus hospital because they did not have enough new cases to support them? Let me repeat that. China closed its last coronavirus hospital because there are not enough new cases to support them. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance because these are the facts. I'm not sugarcoating shit. We're just talking. We're talking. You and me, baby. You and me. Little different news outlet here this evening. Did you know that Australian researchers are in the midst of testing 2 drugs right now to cure the virus? And they are actually, like, they're close. They feel they're close. That's Australia doing their part. Already mentioned Canada. You mentioned the US. Collectively coming together as human beings, regardless of race, regardless of gender, regardless of income, regardless of sexual preference, regardless of anything, human race coming together to figure this out. Did you know, and we're almost done here, that numerous businesses have stepped up to solve the crisis, like right now, literally coming together, raising money for stadium employees? Did you know Uber Eats is divvying out free delivery to help independent restaurants? Did you know that? Because they're not talking about it. Cool. I was actually, I had to go to I haven't gone to the grocery store in like forever. We always use Amazon delivery, and it was out. So we went to the store, and the gal at the counter, she was new, and another woman was behind her, kind of teaching and training her on the register and stuff. And I just started talking to her. She was real nervous. There's a ton of people in line, and asked her what she was doing. And she had to get this job recently because she was an Uber driver, and there was nobody going out. So how many Uber drivers have been affected by this, right? I mean, it's bigger than probably we can grasp, bigger than we can know. But they're coming together. Restaurants doling out food. Free food to those in need. Bill Gates funneling out millions of dollars to speed up development of a coronavirus treatment. And that's just a few of the numerous businesses that have come together to step up. Did you know that Apple and Starbucks are reopening stores in China. In fact, they have reopened all their stores in China. Did you know that? Apple and Starbucks, like the biggest two commerce, stores in the world, now open in China. Cool. Did you know that the Metro Health Medical Center has developed a coronavirus test that gives results in hours, not days? Testing is very hard to come by right now. They are working on it, and now they've developed a test that the results are there within hours, not days. That's a big deal. Did you know that scientists in Israel have also noted the potential to announce development of a coronavirus vaccine within weeks? Let me repeat that. Scientists in Israel, now we're talking about Israel, another side of the globe, doing their part, have also noted the potential to announce development of a coronavirus vaccine within weeks. That's something where it's like, Did you know the San Diego biotech company is developing a coronavirus vaccine in collaboration with Duke University and the National University of Singapore? A San Diego biotech company is already developing another coronavirus vaccine. These are companies moving forward, getting it done, right? Doing their part to the best of their ability. Did you know that a Japanese flu drug is proven effective in treating the virus? Now we're in Japan. Doing their thing, helping the human race, the human soul, the human spirit survive. And not just survive, but thrive. Figure this out. Do you know that? Did you know? We've got three more. Did you know that China has reported just one domestic coronavirus infection? One infection for a second day in a row. Did you know that? I know we're a couple weeks behind China, and some are saying we haven't even hit the worst yet. It's about to spread like mad. And these are just here's where we're at today. In fact, the article that I'm reading out, I'll give a shout out to Times Union. I think this was published maybe a week ago. These stats. And there's probably better stats right now out there, like currently, that even put this in an even better light with further progress, further growth in what we're talking about here. That China has reported just one new domestic coronavirus infection for a second day in a row. This is where, it started. The most infections in the world. Now, one a day for the second day in a row. Did you know? And this is pretty awesome. And I'm sure you have and know that people are doing this, and maybe some of these good human beings on the line right now are part of this. Communities are coming together to help their neighbors. Did you know that? Neighbors across the country stepping up to make grocery runs for those who can't leave their homes. Local services have reached out to communities to encourage those in need of help to utilize opportunities to help them, and especially those in their elderly who can't go out. The elderly who aren't easily able to go out are getting help from caring, affectionate, loving, appreciating neighbors. Did you know that the people aren't calling their neighbors for help, but that neighbors are waking up, walking to a neighbor and asking if they need help because they know that this person is elderly or can't get around so much, or is down on their luck, having a hard time, delivering groceries, helping out with car rides and whatever else is required right now, because other services that they use daily maybe have stopped, their medicines have stopped, or whatever it is. And last but not least, did you know, ladies and gentlemen, when we're talking about maybe elderly, a 103-year-old Chinese grandmother has made a full recovery? Did you know that? 103-year-old Chinese grandmother, full recovery after being treated for less than a week. This grandma is going for the gold as the oldest coronavirus patient to recover in China and is motivating elderly across the globe to retain hope. I'm out. This is Brian Fanali signing off. Good night, Austin, Texas. You don't get that news over at CNN, do you, ladies and gentlemen? You don't get that. You're not going to hear those stats being sprouted because that doesn't serve their outcome, their target, which is money, ad revenue, to keep you shocked, to keep you numb, to keep you tuned in because there's a crisis. That's what we were, like, literally in antiquity, that's what we had to do. We had to look around the cave to make sure the woolly mammoth didn't come after us and kill us, or the saber-toothed tiger wasn't around, in the trees, if they're up in trees, to come and kill us. We are wired with these brains, a couple 100,000-year-old human brains, to look for what's wrong, and we're drawn to it because that's what's been conditioned. So we can stop that, right? We can stop that. We can turn the page. And tonight, I wanted to talk to you guys. Throw an X. Give me some love if you liked some of the Brian Fanali news in the house here. Good. You guys are with me. Good. Maybe I'll go put in a resume over at CNN.com. Probably won't get it because I'll report the facts, but we'll expose the truth and the good and the hope and what's going, like, literally what actually is happening out there in the world today. Again, the point of this training, this webinar, this huddle, this mastermind is not to, ignore the facts. Take care of your family, but that's it. Let it stop. Don't get inundated by this fear. Like, what's happening. Just take care. God bless. Take care. Get rest. Wash your hands. Stay away from people. Work on you. Grow. Work. You take this time. That is a gift to work on you and yourself and your business and who you're helping. Why not? Let's shift. Can we shift gears, guys? Gals? I'm going to talk about something that I think will help, that I do believe will help you. You're out here in the front line, looking to build your business, looking to take everything to the next level. You, your family, make money, make an impact, solve problems. Let's have a conversation. I'm going to go over 7 tips. I briefly talked about them this morning, but I'm going to run through them quickly here with you tonight, because I think if we take a couple of these tips and we think about the language, like what you can do right now specifically in your business to communicate, some specific words you can say, a specific marketing that you can do to not come off like a jackass. Okay, to not come off and trying to manipulate or take advantage of the situation, but still grow your business and really come authentically from a place of caring, from a place of wanting to share, from a place of wanting to help. That if you do this right, if you do this over the next few weeks, you will not only help so many people who are looking for leadership, who are looking for someone to guide them. They're looking for a solution. They're in serious pain. And you can be that person. Throw an X in the chat right now if you are interested in growing your business right now, and if you believe in your products and services, if you believe that what you have can help another human being, whether that's on the income side or whether that's on the product side, especially in today's global crisis, pandemic, ecosystem, environment, marketplace, whatever you want to call it. So I'm only in the webinar room. There's some X's. People, it looks like, want to grow their business, which is great. Let's have that conversation. What can you do right now? I'm going to give you some tips. Number 1, have compassion. Have compassion. My friends, do not, and I repeat, do not, I've seen this. Do not throw rocks at people who you have maybe talked to 3 months, 6 months ago and say, hey, nah, 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 nah. I told you should have joined my business. I told you should have learned how to create income from home. I told you should have got started with me. You should have signed up. You wouldn't be in this pain. You would have survived and you'd be able to provide for your family. You should have done this. Do not, under any circumstances, do that ever. Ever. That is the jackass way to promote. And there are people doing that. And my God, does that not lower the vibration of the human, just the connection, us wanting to be in spirit and commune and as one, as we work together as wholeness to raise the vibration and get better and overcome this. Do not do that. And specifically, my God, if you're throwing rocks at the travel industry, our friends who are building in network marketing and their product is travel, and obviously there's nowhere to go. You literally can't go anywhere right now. I'm canceling an Easter trip. I was going to go see my parents, brother, sister, niece, nephew, and I was so excited. And we're hopping on the call tomorrow, and we're going to go up to Massachusetts over Easter, which is also my dad's 75th birthday, 74th or 75th birthday, and we're probably not going to do that. Safe to stay at home, and that breaks my heart. The travel industry is hurting right now. If you are doing something ignorant and throwing rocks specifically at the travel industry space, or you're making posts or doing Facebook Lives about why your CBD oil or why your essential oils or health and wellness or personal growth type of business is way better than travel, stop. That's not what we're about, man. We're all in this trying to help people, trying to make money, of course, but really, get out there and be good human beings and solve problems and serve your tribe. Right? So that's number one. And then let's shift, as far as compassion. So what can you do, Brian? How can I market myself? What can I talk about right now? Like, let's say, guys, think about this. If I'm in health and wellness, what could I do? What could I start to do right now? Same thing as we always do, Pinky. Right here. Build, engage, sell. It's the same thing, but with a little bit of a different approach, with a little bit, you got to be sensitive, man. Can you imagine losing your job and your income was what was putting food on the table for your kids? And there's no contingency plan. Most Americans have like a couple $100 in their bank account. Like, there is no end in sight right now. There is pain out there. So just have some compassion, be a good human being. When you go live, or when you go to create a post, or when you go to interact with a potential prospect, just, especially in this time, lead with like love, lead with hope, lead with compassion. And instead of the throwing rocks examples, if you're in health and wellness, why not give them some tips? Like, if you're selling a health and wellness supplement, start talking about tips on what you can do from home. How can you stay fit from home? Whether that's a quick, a workout regimen you can do from home with your body weight. Whether that's what you can cook at home, the foods you could buy, that you can kind of skimp on as far as organic, and save a little bit of money at the cash register because, where time is tight, money's tight right now. Tips right now to take care of your body and your health in the midst of a crisis, in the midst of having your entire family at home. You're kind of stressed out. How can you keep your energy up? How can you stay healthy and vibrant in this time? And start talking about that. And my God, if you're building your audience of people who are into health and wellness, they're so going to be receptive to that. And then you start talking, hey, what's good? Specifically, these scripts, and everyone wants the magic, one-liners and scripts. If you're creating content like that, and people, you're saying, hey, reach out below. I've got a little checklist, a little cheat sheet that I put together specifically to help you survive and thrive and keep your health in this time of the quarantine, in this time of crisis. Reach out. Let me know. I'll give it to you. And then you talk to them. Hey, what's good? How are you? How's this been for you? You know, what kind of work are you in? Are you able to go out and buy the things I'm going to recommend to keep your health going? Oh, okay. So you're at home with half pay. Okay, great. Is there any end in sight? No. Have you ever thought about creating an income from home? Would you be open to it? If not, no big deal. That's it. That you're just like if you just speak to another human being like they're human. But we can put out these marketing hooks that we sometimes call them, but like from a place of like, how can I serve? How can I solve? How can I be compassionate? How can I solve? Like, no matter if they buy, whether or not, like they're going to leave feeling better. They will get better because of that piece of content. They will get better because of my interaction with them. I will always leave them better, which is something that's a value of mine. If you're in essential oils, guys, ladies and gentlemen, what could you do if you're in essential oils? You want to grow your business right now? Could you start talking about, I won't even give me, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Marketer, put on the marketing cap. If you were working on building your audience of people who like the benefits of essential oils, who are into organic essential oils, holistic, these types of things, what type of content could you create? Lisa Thompson, I love it. Essential oils to give clarity and focus during these times. How to manage stress, how to manage immunity, better sleep. Holy hell. We've got some amazing marketers in this house. How about you just did, some tips, 3 tips to mix specific oils to boost your immune system in this coronavirus, like the must-have top 3 essential oils you can mix and make yourself bulletproof. I see Lisa Thompson on, make yourself Iron Woman. Right? Put these essential oils, not just where and how to mix them, but where to put them on your body. And if you ingest them, whatever it is, whatever that is, if you know what that is, to boost your immunity in this time. I love the anxiety. How to lower your stress. And maybe if you're in CBD oils, same thing. How to lower anxiety and lower stress in this time of absolute freaking chaos. Like that is a way to not to take advantage from a negative, manipulative, perspective and a total shit frame. Like you're actually coming to the marketplace, specifically giving them answers in the specific time that they need them. They want the solution. They want like when I was broke, I went to Google looking for something because I couldn't afford to take my girlfriend to the movies. I loved playing music. You see my basses, a couple of them up on the wall. I loved that. I didn't want to give that up. So back in 2005, I went to the internet to look for a solution. If someone didn't have the chutzpah, if someone didn't have the fortitude, the courage to get out there and be the guy or gal with the solution or the problem solver, I wouldn't be here. Right? So that's how you have compassion. And that's how you start creating content from a place of authenticity, from a place of value, from a place of being sensitive to what's going on. Is this making sense, ladies and gentlemen? Is this making sense? Let me know. You guys know the drill. Hit me with an X. Awesome. I just looked at the time. I've got 6 other things I want to cover. But I want to get this out. Is it okay if we shift for 1 second, guys? Because I want to spend about another 20 minutes or so with you about some tips and strategies and ways you can specifically grow your business right now in the midst of a global crisis, in the midst of the chaos, the madness, the uncertainty. You guys good with me right now? I'm going to shift then. Awesome. You guys, I appreciate you. I'm going to do something real quickly. This is not going to take long at all. And I don't have like a stack slide. There's nothing like that. Our team and I, Norbert, Jim, Mel, Todd, we want to help. Can you guys see this website? Let me know if you guys can see. Yeah. Okay, cool. We're hosting a 5-day challenge starting next week with the amazing Aaron Birch. We're going to help you prospect and recruit. That is it's really 2 things we talk about all the time. It's the ability to connect and close and the ability to generate leads. And we have training after training every single freaking day on in how to create and get people to reach out to you. We do teach the prospecting. We do. We've got hours upon hours, literally hundreds of them, on how to reach out. Hey, you open? If not, it's cool. And then how to just go on to the next one. And you can do that. And we, there is definitely value in outbound marketing. We much more believe in inbound marketing. So you don't have to convince. Okay, so you don't have to chase and have the conversation about a pyramid thing. Like to me, it felt so much easier and better when people came to you knowing who you were. Now, that's not to say you're not going to prospect and work your tail off in the beginning, but man, oh man, what we teach here is a way to get people coming to you. Okay, and this challenge, this is a 5-day challenge. Stay with me now on how to find your next distributor on Facebook and recruit them into your business from the comfort of your home. It's not just a 5-day challenge. And I'm going to spoiler alert, it's $1. It's $1. Erin Birch has been able to recruit 650 people in 5 years. She just got 18 new signups, 18 new personals in like 3 weeks. And she helped her team recruit like 30 other people all through Messenger closing. And we're going to show you what she did. How's that sound? For members, there is nothing to buy. There is nothing to buy. For members, there is nothing to buy. You literally don't click on this. You're going to get access to it. If you're a guest, it's $1. And there's a special part of this, which I'll explain here in a second. You do get lifetime access to all the recordings. Plus, check this out. 30 days of live coaching and support and a complete marketing system. Okay? For our members, you're starting to get, I think you know where this is going. Okay. And this is our way in giving back. We've never done anything like this where you're for $1 and we're forced to stay at home. I was going to read that to you. I don't want to. There's some good stuff in there that really is like, look, there's nowhere else to go. I have to learn this now. So what can I do? What can I do right now? We are committed to supporting you in your business, in your quest to build this thing from home more than ever. For $1, you're going to get 30 days of coaching with Norbert, Jim, and myself. If you're a member, you know that we are now doing live weekly, daily training inside of MLSP on top of everything else, the software, the funnel, being able to build your own funnels, the courses, the free courses you get. Plus, you're going to get 30 days of the actual system for $1. We've never done that, ever done that. And it's our creative way to get something out there to give you the support and community that you need. It's $1. I'm not going to spend time hard selling you here, guys, gals. It's $1. There's nowhere else to learn this stuff. Plus, get the community that has built the biggest leaders out there today, plus the software. You're getting the system. If you're a guest, get back with whoever invited you. If you're inside the 20,000 group, the 20,000 member group, and you're not yet a member, get back with whoever invited you, whoever tagged you, whoever brought you into that group, to make sure you sign up with them and they get credit and life is good. You're getting everything with $1. Okay, this is a huge opportunity for you to if for whatever reason you haven't checked out MLSP, maybe you've heard of it, not really sure about this internet thing. What are you gonna do? Right? There is no more time for, I don't know if I can do that internet thing. You have to figure this out. And we, for the next 30 days, are not just giving you a 5-day challenge with the amazing Erin Birch, who has become a top recruiter in North America in her company. We are giving you our time, our assistance, our coaching for the next 30 days, our community, our support. We're going to level it up. We're going to keep your head, your vibration on track, the optimism, the positivity. We're going to give you the family, again, that has helped create the biggest leaders you see online today. So for $1, the link is mlsplive.org, and you're going to get 5 days with Erin. It doesn't start until next Thursday. You're going to get in that group. You're going to get lifetime access to the actual recordings. You're going to also join the group that is going to give you 30 days of coaching. And you're also going to get the actual MSP system, which I don't have time. I'm not going to explain it. Guys, gals, if you're in MSP, if you're in the chat, or if you're over on Facebook, and we've got guests on who are like, what is this thing for real? Who are these guys? $1? Why is it only $1? Why are they, what's going on? What's the bait and switch? What's the hook? Guys, we want to help. If you're a member, go ahead and let them know in the chat, wherever you're seeing this feed, let them know that this is the real deal. And if you do any research on who came from where, it's this amazing, beautiful community that has sparked and spawned just amazing leaders who have gone on to impact literally millions of people since 2008. And it's $1. And after the $1, after the 30 days, it's $50, $49 a month. And you can cancel at any time. You can do, if you're not getting more leads, if you're not enjoying the value, if you're not, the community isn't changing your life, let us know. And you don't pay anything else. For the next 30 days, you get us. We need to prove ourselves to you, which is the way it should be. If we're not making you money in your business, we don't deserve your $50 a month. But my gosh, is that not worth, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, $50 for the system with the funnels and the CRM and the done for you offers and the ways to get your products and opportunity out to the masses and the community, the support. Woo! You know, that's a big, big deal. So I just want to make sure, guys, are there any questions about this before we move on and back to the training for about the next 20 minutes or so? Any questions about what just happened? What's going on?
Okay, folks. I hope you got value from what I just presented to you. If you're interested, if you're looking on Facebook, I put information in the comments on the link that you can join this right now. $1 is nothing. It can change your life. Like I said, if you're in any business, especially if you're in direct sales network marketing, you gotta learn these skill sets. Okay? You have to learn these skill sets. They're really, like you said, there's no other choice in the matter right now, because the information, what you got to do, you can't. There's nothing else you can do right now. Okay, here I'm gonna put it this: if you're on YouTube, it's in the banner. There's the link to this to sign up for this for $1. There's nothing else to say about this. I've been with this community since 2013. It's helped my business a lot. I've made money on the side, helped me with my book sales, all those type of things that you need to understand to make your business grow. This is what we have to offer in this time of need. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We just don't know. And if you're not, let's see, let me see where we're at. Okay, let me go here. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe here. Or if you're not subscribed to my Facebook Live, do so also, because we're here to help people. It's not just about making money, but people, it's not just about making money, but it's about helping people who are in dire need in business, especially who would maybe getting ready to lose their jobs, even working from home. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is what's happening. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is what's happening. You got to understand that this is a necessity for business or anything. With that being said, I'm gonna end this Throwback Thursday. We start a lot of this. First, it was supposed to be starting, I thought, of today, but the actual training and stuff is gonna start next week. If you're not being, when you get access to a lot of information, you even get access to the recordings if you can't be there online, all for $1, people. all for $1. What you gonna do? You can't beat that. With that being said, I hope you got value. Share this if you think some other people would benefit from this information. We're going to keep trying to get information to people, promote different things for folks to help them in this pandemic situation. Because people, we're all in this thing together, and this is the only way that you can get your message out, do work. Thank God for this technology, because if we didn't have this technology, there'd probably be a lot more people out of work, a lot higher unemployment. With that being said, peace, take care, wash your hands, keep your physical distancing up, because we need to beat this thing. All right. With that being said, peace. I'm out. Okay. What's it?